we bring you a story about an immigrant that's not well loved here in Somerville or anywhere else up and down the Mystic River. It invaded our area 100 years ago. Shu-Ching Zhao brings us the story.
Despite annual harvest with giant machines and the work of thousands of volunteers, water chestnuts continue to clog the Mystic River.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
It's definitely a long-term project for us, but we've been working on it now for 5 years. When I started, there were water chestnuts in the river here and there, and then it just exploded, and it became obvious very, very quickly that we needed to get involved with the removal and eradication of this plant.
Can you toss me that bucket because this, you have double over there? Yeah, a lot of this stuff is just kind of...
Hand pulling isn't the most efficient technique in the long battle against the invasive species, but for areas too shallow for machines, people power is everything.
We just put a call out to our membership. I put it on social media, put it on volunteer organizations, and that's how we get these folks.
It's just incredible. Everybody seems to get, the more they know about the program, the more people tend to come out here.
It's really cool because we see community members coming back every time. And we saw like today and for the last event we had to close registration because too many people wanted to be involved.
On July the 12th, volunteers put 889 baskets of water chestnuts out of the river, according to Latwig. Dr. Colin Oriens is a professor at Tufts University. He specializes in invasive species.
It's not only an effective way of getting to places the harvesters can't go, but it's also a community building experience. It gets people involved in the river, which I also think is really important to its long-term health.
Oriens points out other than support from the community, timing is also important for the removal project.
If you wait too late in the year, the water chestnut has already produced its fruit. Those fruits will float long distances and they'll sink down into the mud and they can stay dormant for up to 12 years.
To minimize the number of water chestnuts for the next year, the best time for removal is June to July.
Most people think of an invasive species as being something that's exotic, that is very abundant and causes problems, economic and ecological harm in the invaded habitat.
A small water chestnut plant multiplies quickly, takes away oxygen and room from other plants and animals in the river. Eventually, they either move or perish.
They've got 1 million seeds and they'll go down in the bottom and lay dormant, come back year after year. Just like politics, goes on forever.
It has a pretty extensive root system, and the root system comes from this nut here, which is also the seed. So these roots, this seed attaches here, the stem or the root system grows up, and this is what you see on the floating is the flower. The flower, which will have another seed throughout the season, it grows another seed. Right now, we're cutting them before the seeds have a chance to even grow, which is allowing us, which causes the plant not to drop its seed, meaning that it won't regrow last year. So it's an annual plant, and once it dies, that's it.
Mechanical harvesting in the Mystic began in 2011, when the spread of water chestnuts started going out of control. Removing the water chestnuts this year has cost about $100,000. As you can see, their job's not done yet. If you want to help out, there's another hand-pulling event coming up in August the 9th. Reporting for Somerville Neighborhood News, I'm Shu-Ching Zhao.
Wow, I had no idea. Well, if you want to help out, get in touch with the Mystic River Watershed Association.